top 15 best AI glasses for 2026, I filtered 100 plus launches down to the only 15 actually worth buying. The market just exploded. Meta, Samsung, Rainio, Xreal, everyone dropped AI glasses this year, and half of them are useless junk. One pair translates 40 languages live inside the lens. One projects a 200-inch screen you can see in daylight, and one has no camera on purpose, so you can wear it into meetings. So I didn't rank them by Amazon ratings. I ranked them by real display tech, battery life, AI accuracy, and whether you'd actually wear them outside. Starting with number 15 to number 1. HTC Vive Eagle. $499, 49 grams, Snapdragon AR1 Gen 1 on board. 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, Bluetooth audio, HTC's own Vive AI assistant living in the frame. No display in the lens. This is the Ray-Ban Meta Challenger. Wearable, light, and shipping on Amazon right now. The honest read, you're paying roughly $200 more than the base Meta Ray-Ban, and you're getting a sharper chip plus HTC skin for the assistant, but you're not getting a screen in your face. If you wanted camera and AI without the display tax, the Eagle is currently the most credible alternative in the category. Rainio X3 Pro, $1299 MSRP, dropping to $1099 on the early bird discount. Dual micro LED, 6,000 nits of peak brightness, 6-DoF tracking, birdbath optics that drop a virtual floating screen in front of you. Reviews across the board agree on one thing. The display is genuinely visible in daylight, which is the silent graveyard of almost everything else on this list. The catch? Resolution sits at 640 by 480 per eye. That's not crisp text. That's not 4K. That's a wide, very bright, sometimes fuzzy image. You're paying for outdoor visibility and form factor, not pixel density. Inmo Air 3, $1099 MSRP, $899 early bird. The architectural difference between the Air 3 and most of this list is that Inmo is the first pair with a true 1080p full-color waveguide. The image goes directly into the lens, not bounced off a birdbath prism. That's the fix to the foggy look. 600 nits, 120-degree field of view, all-in-one Android living inside the glasses. Critique? First-gen waveguides still fight prescription inserts. An Android inside your face means an Android inside your face. Apps updates the entire baggage. If you wanted the form factor without the birdbath haze, Air 3 is the closest thing to genuine all-day AR on the market. Viture Luma Ultra, $500 to $600, 1,500 nits, 1200p Sony Micro OLED, 52-degree field of view, full 6-DoF tracking with hand gestures, Harman-tuned audio. The Luma Ultra is a complete AR operating system in glasses form, and it's the most credible productivity and spatial claim on this list, no asterisk. The trade-off is structural. Viture glasses still need USB-C power from a host device. There is no internal battery. You are tethered. That's a real daily carry penalty. But for someone at a desk or on a flight plugged into a phone, the Luma Ultra is what the others are chasing. Xreal One Pro, $599. Native 3-DoF done on chip by Xreal's X1 Silicon. 120Hz refresh, X-Prism optics, 171-inch equivalent virtual screen, dual IPD adjustment, light frame, and finally, it works with iPhone without a fight. The One Pro is the smallest, sharpest, fastest accessory-shaped headset made by a Chinese OEM brand that has learned to write firmware. Honest critique, 3-DoF is good, it isn't 6-DoF. There is no hand tracking layer. You're buying a giant floating monitor, not an AR overlay. And that framing matters if you're picking between this and the Luma Ultra. Halliday AI Smart Glasses. $500 pre-launch, $600 retail, 35 grams. 12-hour battery, dual micro LED array Halliday calls invisible because it floats information above your eye line rather than dead center. Pitched as camera-free, no record light, no bystander surveillance anxiety. It's the smart glasses that try very hard to be polite. Trade-off, no camera means no photos, no video, no look at this capability. You're buying a notification magnification and translation ribbon on your face, not a recording device. At 35 grams for a full day of wear, that's a real line on the list for anyone who hates the arms race. If this is moving the needle for you, hit like. Subscribe if you haven't. Everything past this point exists because people clicked that button. 9 more after this. Meta Ray-Ban Display Smart Glasses, $7.99. This is the pair Meta is betting the next decade on. A full-color waveguide display in one lens, walking directions, captions, translation, the works, paired with the Meta Neural Band, an EMG wristband that lets you control the glasses with your fingers. 6-hour battery, no Netflix, no YouTube, no third-party video, which triggered exactly the reaction you'd expect on Reddit. Honest critique, the list of things the display actually does is genuinely short, and Meta's software update cadence is the only thing standing between the $7.99 feeling like future or feeling like tax. But there is no closer pair on this list to the actual endgame of smart glasses. Even Reality's G2, $5.99. Zirconia ceramic frame, stainless steel, 36 grams on the frames alone, 60 Hz refresh, 640 by 350 resolution, IP65, prescription ready. The G2 is the premium dress glasses of the smart glasses category. Notification ribbon, teleprompter, real-time translation, AI assistant, no camera. The pair a 50-year-old executive could wear to a board meeting without anyone noticing it's smart. Honest critique, 640 by 350 is visible, but it isn't luminous, and Even's AI Assistant is the weakest software stack on a $600 pair in 2026. You're paying for industrial design, materials, and silence. If that trade-off reads as a feature, G2 is genuinely unmatched. Meizu Star V. The View model is the one with the 188-inch virtual OLED floating screen, birdbath optics, 108% sRGB, and a myopia correction dial built into the lens from 0 to 600 degrees, roughly 74 grams, $300 to $600 depending on configuration. It's the cheapest wearable OLED theater of a credible size on this list. The honest read, Meizu's app ecosystem in the West is still catching up. You're getting the optics at a discount relative to Viture and X-Real, but the Day 2 software experience is going to depend heavily on phone, region, and adapter. If you're an Android power user with patience for side-loaded APKs, this is the budget theater play. Rokid Max 2, $429 MSRP, dropping to $299 in some Amazon listings. 215-inch virtual screen, 1080p per eye, 120 Hz, 600 nits, micro OLED. This is the bang for the buck pair of the list. Critically, it still needs a USB-C tethered source to power the optics, but as a living room or airplane seat monitor replacement, Max 2 with a Steam Deck or a phone is genuinely disruptive at the price. Honest critique? Form factor is on the heavier side for long sessions, and Rokid's color science drifts cooler than X-Reel's. For $429, that's a fair trade-off to overlook. Snap Specs, $21.95. Yes, $2,200. Snap's 2026 consumer AR play. True AR, dual waveguide display, hand tracking, and a brand new dev stack. Lens Studio now ships with native agentic coding support, so developers can build for the glasses directly inside Claude Code, Codex, and Cursor. Pre-orders are open, shipping fall 2026 in the US, UK, and France. This is not a general consumer play yet. It's still developer and early adopter. And the battery is short enough to make the $799 Meta display look like a marathon runner. But if you wanted the closest thing on a civilian shelf to what Magic Leap and HoloLens were doing 8 years ago, this is it. Rokid AR Lite, $749 MSRP, $499 early bird. Same Snapdragon 6th Gen 1 architecture you find in mid-range phones. 1080p to 1200p resolution, 600 nits. Bundled Max 2 plus the new Rokid Station 2 console. The pitch? Complete spatial computing package. Glasses, controller puck, software, all in one box. The honest critique is that Station 2 is doing real work to keep latency down, and that puck is gonna need replacement batteries. But if I don't want to tether this to my phone matters to you, the Lite is the most self-contained spatial solution under $1,000. Brilliant Labs Halo, $349 at the pre-launch price. Color micro OLED built in. 2 bone conduction speakers, optical-grade stock lenses, and the entire stack is open source. Halo is the pair for builders. If you've ever wanted to swap the assistant, retrain the wake word, push your own model on device, Halo is the only product on this list that lets you, with documentation. Honest critique, Brilliant Labs has had a difficult shipping history, and indie startups in this category have a short track record. Pre-orders only, delays plausible. If you can actually get a unit, $349 for color micro OLED in open source glasses is genuinely disruptive.
Xreal Air 2 Pro, $199 for the certified refurbished unit, $449 new. 1080p per eye, 77 grams. 3 DOF via IMU, Nebula app for a virtual desktop. This is the pair most non-enthusiast Xreal buyers ended up choosing because the Air 2 Pro is the one that just works with iPhone, Android, Mac, and PC out of the box. Honest critique, it's the older optical generation. No birdbath upgrade, no brightness bump, no chip-level 3 DOF like the One Pro. You're buying a known quantity at a low price. A Toyota Camry in a field of Teslas. Sometimes that's the right call.
Solos Air Go 3, $199 to $349 depending on frame. 35 grams, camera-free, audio-forward, ChatGPT inside, IP67 waterproof, Bluetooth 5.2, all-day battery. Solos is the latest evolution of a line that has been quietly winning the AI glasses for people who don't want cameras on their face debate for 3 years running. Honest critique, this is not an AR pair. There is no display. You are getting an ear-prompted AI coach in sunglasses. If that's exactly what you wanted, and a lot of people do, Solos is the answer. If you wanted a screen in your face, keep scrolling.
So that's 15 pairs. Most of the pairs on this list didn't exist 2 years ago. The price spread is $199 to $2,200. The form factor spread is audio-only sunglasses to developer-grade AR. And the honest truth is that 2026 is the year smart glasses stopped being a prototype and started being a purchase. Drop a comment. Which one actually shipped to your face in the last 12 months? Holiday loyalist? Meta display evangelist? Specs refunder? Solo skeptic? I read every one. Subscribe if you haven't. Links to every pair in the description. No affiliate junk, just the products. Stay sharp.